Hey now, crypto heads all around the world, back at it again with the Ecomi VeVe Omi update. So let's get started. First of all, like the video. It helps with the algorithms, guys, so that way it can get recognized by more people and they can see these videos. Also, subscribe and flick that bell notification so you're notified as soon as I drop a video, guys. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Omi price, but we're also going to talk about um, something that I discussed in my first video to this channel, which was I talked about a feature that I said would be really, really cool if VeVe was to do for their NFTs. And there was one not very happy person who watched my video, and he bashed me on it. And he said it was so stupid, this idea. And guess what? Dan Crothers confirmed that they're going to do this, what I said back, I don't know, a month ago, something like that, when with my first launching of this channel video. I believe the video is like you call me to $100 or something like that. But anyways, so we'll talk about that, and I also want to talk about this has been addressed. Cavell Anderson, shout out to you. He actually asked this question, and I've had people ask this question as well. And people are wondering what's going to happen when the OMI token goes to uh, a different ledger. So that question is answered as well. We'll talk about that as well. First of all, let's get started with price, guys. Not too good, guys. I mean, we went from 4 cents to 3 cents to 2 cents, high twos. But still very disappointing, guys. But like I've told you guys before, and I'm going to say it again, and I get a lot of people making negative comments on my YouTube channel about this. They think I'm so gullible and so stupid. But I'm sticking to it because the Ecomi team hasn't shown me any different, and they haven't been proven liars about this. Back early May, they announced that on May 9th that the owners of Ecomi, the founders and the big shots over there, were going to be getting their OMI tokens available to sell if they want. And like I said on the last video, Dan went on and he said that they're honest people and they have no intention of selling. Well, guess what, guys? A lot of negative, a lot of negative comments saying I'm such a sucker. I can't wait till OMI token crashes, basically just to laugh at me because I trusted them after they dumped the coins. Well, guess what, guys? They didn't dump any coins. There's actually a YouTuber who had posted all their different accounts, and he checked them all on live, and they didn't dump any of them, guys. It was just like Dan said. Dan said they're trustworthy people, and I'm telling you right now, we're not going to dump our coins. And guess what? They didn't dump their coins. So what needless to say, what I'm trying to say with all this is I believe in the company, guys. And like my last video, I said I don't believe that this Batman drop was done for the new season. You know, I don't think this was as planned. I think it was supposed to be a different one, but I think the 12 out of 10 announcement one. But I think that they're waiting for their listing exchange to coincide with it, so that way it goes together, and the exchange, or I should say, the OMI sales reap the benefits of this big announcement. But I mean, we're down a couple cents, guys, but it's nothing like what these guys are down. I mean, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was close to 60,000. They're at $35,000 now, guys. XRP, which I really love, was about 160 something, $1.60 something, close to $1.70. Look at that, 97 cents. I mean, these guys are taking a pounding, guys. We're really not taking a pounding like this. I mean, just imagine if you had a million XRP, what your portfolio would look like at this time, So Cardano's down. I mean, they were at I don't know, 240, somewhere around there. Look at what they're at now. What, $1.46? So it's really unfortunate, but just be thankful, guys, that we're not taking that big of a hit in our space. So let's get started with. Actually, let's get started with this. Last video, guys, We were at 118,000 holders. Despite that low price, let's go to the low price again. Despite this low price, we're still getting OMI holders. Last video we were at 118,000. Now we're at 119,000. So what does that tell you? Okay, without further ado, guys, this video courtesy of Cavell. Big ups to you, Cavell. Here's what. Yeah, no. I'm not going to talk about this one first. Let's talk about. Right now, let's talk about this one first. This is the exchange, guys. Like I said, Dan has said it before. There's going to be a 2 to 3. I believe he said in May, exchanges. But we know for sure by David, because David had tweeted, or I'm not sure, texted, who knows what it was, that we are going to have an exchange now in May. The end of May is very soon. I mean, what's the date today? The 21st, so we're close. But this is when Reese was asked about this exchange, and this is Reese's response. Ready?
I hate to be the guy that can't answer this. Look, David, I think we can all see the excitement of David Yu. He's I feel like a kid, but he's a kid in a candy store, and you can see that he's trying to hold things in and not reveal too much and all those things. Yeah, look, I think Dan has said before there's a better than average chance we'll see one in May, so I guess we'll stick with that answer for now.
There.
Sounds good. Thanks, Reese.
There it is, guys. Confirmed. David said it. David's the CEO. He's not Reese. Now, Reese is a big shot, but he ain't David. David said that we will see an exchange now in May. I believe it's going to be more than one exchange, guys. So, I'm telling you guys, if it hits an exchange like Robinhood, where it's so easy to purchase, and then they drop something huge like something on VeVe like Marvel or Disney or something like that. I mean, people are going to gobble it up on Robinhood, guys. I mean, they really are. Your OMI price is going to shoot up. So be prepared. Now, if they do it in 2 exchanges, they do it like a Robinhood Binance. I mean, that's great because we need Binance as well. But Robinhood, I say, just for the simplicity. I'm not trying to promote Robinhood, guys. I'm really not. Like, I gain nothing from it. But unless you guys have used Robinhood, the simplicity of it, it's made for those kind. It's not made for the crypto heads, guys. It's made for the people that are chatting and saying, "Hey, OMI, it's made me a bunch of money, and you should buy it." Well, really, how do I buy it? Download Robinhood. It's real simple. Put in your account information. You can buy it right there. Like, you just put buy. Like, that's how simple it is, and it looks great. I mean, the app is very appealing. I love it. If I was to make an exchange, it's definitely going to look like Robinhood. Let's move on, guys. That's just my opinion. So, in my first video, I talked about that it would be really cool for VeVe to put the NFTs to show who's owned them before. Remember I said the Brad Pitt thing? So Brad Pitt owned it, sold it to Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, basically, you're increasing the value of your NFT. And some schmuck commented and said, basically, I was an idiot for saying something like that because he wanted all the, if I remember right, he wanted all the collectibles to be equal. But that's not the reality, guys. In the collectible world, if your collectible has a certain number, it increases the value. If you get a autograph on it, it increases the value. I mean, there's so many different things to increase the value. So why not put it where you can find out who's owned the collectible to increase the value of the collectible, right? Like, if it's just stupid to think that that's not a good idea. But let's hear what Dan has to say now concerning that.
The interim between now and when we do migrate to the new chain, which I can't give any timelines or any further detail on at the moment, just due to confidentiality, we will be adding into the app a price history feature. So you can absolutely see, when you tap on a collectible, right now we've got a section in there called appraisal value. that doesn't really provide much value to the user. In fact, I think it's a little bit bung. And so we're going to be replacing that with a pricing history and ownership history, which will give some very clear indication of who has owned it, how long they owned it for, what price they brought it.
There it is, guys. Price history, ownership history, how much they paid for it. Boom. There it is. Isn't that a great feature, guys? Now, what Cavella asked for his people was a question of what's going to happen with the OMI token if they go to a different ledger, a different cryptocurrency instead of GoChain. And the answer was, I don't have it here to play it, but the answer was, guys, it's really not going to be anything. It's going to be seamless. So what's going to happen is, just say you have it you have your OMI tokens in an external wallet. You're just going to have to transfer them to an exchange, and the exchange will burn those ones and then transfer them over, or you'll get the same amount credited to you of the new ones. But they're going to be OMI. It's not like they're going to be a different name. So basically, you're not going to even know if you have your tokens in an exchange right now, and this happens. And they said this is way down the road, like a year or so. But they said, if your tokens are in an exchange, basically it's going to be seamless. Like, you're not even going to know that your tokens just got swapped off and is listed on different ledger. So not to worry, guys, about that. Well, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I think that's about all I have for you guys. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of hope now for the end of May, because we're going to get that exchange per David. David said it. And Dan had said it previously. I believe he said a couple of exchanges, if I remember, two to three, if I remember right. But I'm not sure if he said for sure in May. But I think we have 6 exchanges coming in total. But I think it's two to three in May. Don't quote me on that one, but we know for sure one. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be blessed. See you next time.